This is the real life. Welcome to St. John's, a very international college on campus of the University of British Columbia, Vancouver.
Welcome.
Benvenuto.
Willkommen.
Bienvenue.
Welcome.
환영합니다.
أهلا.
欢迎
Bine-ați venit.
欢迎
Ya le amahela.
خوش اومدین.
Bienvenido.
ยินดีต้อนรับค่ะ
Welcome.
Καλώς ορίσατε.
Bem-vindo.
Välkommen.
Selamat datang.
Herzlich willkommen.
Yokoso. Bienvenue.
St. John's College is a graduate college at the University of British Columbia. I've lived here for the last 3 years with my family. We're perched on the cliffs overlooking the Pacific Ocean. We have eagles nesting in the trees just to the west of us. It's in a stunningly beautiful location. But what makes St. John's unique is that it's an international community of scholars. We have students from 40 different countries around the world. We live together, eat together. We engage in cultural and social activities together. We're a community of scholars unlike anything else you'd find anywhere in the world.
Well, what I really like about St. John's College is its diversity. I mean, you get to meet and know many people from many different cultures and countries, so you get to learn about their perspective on things, and you also meet many people from many different disciplines.
When I was applying for the college, I was wondering if this is a religious college because of the name St. John's. I asked some of the residents at that time if this is a religious college, and they reassured me that it's not, because I prefer not to live in a religious college. And when I moved in, I quickly learned that there is nothing religious about this college.
I'm a Canadian. I'm white. I study English literature. I mean, what could be more mainstream and less international than that? So when I decided to apply to St. John's College, people told me I'd never get in. I didn't have much hope at all. But I got in. It's a great place. I really like it here. But, well, I'm glad there aren't too many people like me, because that would be boring.
I was a little bit nervous at first because, I've always been a bit shy, more of a listener than a talker, and I wasn't exactly sure how I would function in a community like this when I first came here. But I have to say, I've been here for 3 years, and this whole experience has been positive beyond anything I could have ever imagined. I mean, I'm just grateful beyond words for all of the communication and life skills that I've learned, and I always encourage new grad students to apply to St. John's because they really have no idea what an opportunity it is until they get here.
People make lots of friends in here, and what's interesting is that Vancouver as a city is very multicultural, it's very nice, but you really need to have somebody to share the city with. And in St. John's College, I have found many people to share it with, and it's interesting because everybody from different backgrounds and from different cultural and academic, you can see different versions of the same city, which is actually it makes it quite interesting, and it's not easy to find those people elsewhere. So I would highly recommend you to come to St. John's College.
I'm doing my PhD in the Department of Materials Engineering. I'm actually considering this piece of material. So this is a knife made of stainless steel. And an interesting thing for people that are forming this kind of products is to find a good balance between the formability and the higher strength that you can put into this stainless steel.
Currently, my research interests include disability studies and the ways in which disability issues intersect with music, particularly instrumental performance. And in September, I'll be finishing up a master's degree in composition, and my long-term plan at this point is to apply for the PhD in education and focus quite intensely on disability issues and music pedagogy.
In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Hi, I'm Yvonne, and I have been privileged to be the conductor of the St. John's Choir for just about 3 years now. And I get to work with people from all walks of life that have a huge variety of different backgrounds in music, from some who don't even read music to some that actually are my colleagues in the music department. I'm in theory and composition at the UBC School of Music, and we get to all learn together and sing together and have a great time.
In the still of the night, I held you tight. Oh, I love you so. Promise I never let you go in the still of the night. I remember that night in May when the stars were out up above, and I hope and I pray to keep your precious love. So before the night, hold me again.
Here at St. John's College, we, the residents, participate in many outdoor activities like skiing, hiking, and last month we participated as the St. John's College running team in the Sun Run, which is a 10K running in Vancouver downtown, where more than 50,000 people participate in it every year. And I am so happy and proud to say that we were ranked number 4 out of more than 53 educational cooperating teams. Thank you.
St. John's is a special place for me, not least because I met Laura here at St. John's.
That's right. Katie and I met here in the courtyard on a sunny day. We were lying down and heard something about a concert.
Leanne Rimes.
That's right.
Should have been studying, was talking about Leanne Rimes.
But we didn't end up going, but that's okay.
But Leanne Rimes isn't the only thing we have in common. I'm from Texas, which is south of here. Laura's from Guatemala, also south of here.
We both like Cadbury chocolate.
We both like chocolate.
I've been giving you Cadbury chocolate for weeks. Anyways.
Laura here is very interested in preserving the environment.
That's right.
I've learned a lot about the environment since
we have a very committed and engaged environmental committee. Just last month we had an Earth Week initiative in which the whole college participated, so that was great.
Nothing goes unrecycled at St. John's College.
I'm different from most people here at St. John's College because I'm head of the history department here at UBC. And I'm living here because my family is still in San Diego and hasn't yet joined me here. I'm also different in that I'm double the age of most of the residents here. What really strikes me about the place is its sense of community, how all the residents have come here from all over the world, left their family and their friends behind, and now this is their community.
Well, this is my second visit to St. John's. I have been here in 2002 already. And actually, the college didn't change at all. For me, the big difference is that this time we are shooting the movie as high-definition video. And I'm already wondering what technology we will use in 2012 when I come for my third visit.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline, and I'm going to talk about Werewolves. Werewolves is a game that we play at the college. It's a card game. And it's full of manipulation, intrigue, lying, and death. It sounds a little scary, but it's actually really fun. The way it works is that there is a village, and there are werewolves in the village, and every night they kill someone. And the villagers are trying to figure out during the day who these werewolves are and kill them. So on the tabletop game, when you get your card and during the day and you're trying to figure out who the werewolves are, you get a lot of finger pointing like, you are a werewolf. And then other people are like, no, I'm not a werewolf. And you have to try and see whether they're lying or not. So it involves a lot of manipulation, which I seem to be good at. Other than that, it's a really great way to meet people and you get to know people really well. And it also makes some people kind of angry sometimes, which is pretty funny. So if you're coming to the college, you should definitely try to play a game of werewolves.
Some witch action tonight. Some villager got killed and was revived. And some werewolf was poisoned. Emery, you're dead.
Laura, you no longer the stupid witch.
So,
I'm just here to tell you about Settlers Sunday. Every Sunday, me and a group of other people come down together and we play Settlers of Catan at the glass table. It's been going on for about 2.5 years. We even had a Settlers League where we had stats and everything. So Settlers, if you don't know, is a game of negotiation, trade, and skill where you settle on a particular island on a fictional world. So if you're interested in a lot of shouting, a lot of fun, come down, join us at the glass table. 9.
Man, that 9. I own every number on this board except for 9.
Okay, I'm trading sheep, by the way.
One brick.
Do you need sheep, Jeffrey?
No, I don't need it.
No, look, trust me, you need sheep.
I don't.
Why would he need sheep?
Yeah, why?
Coffee House is an event we do twice a year at St. John's, once in the fall and once in the spring. It's a type of talent show because we have a lot of students all over the arts here, and so we get together, and it's a lot less formal atmosphere than your typical concert. We've had people present their own creative work in both music and poetry, and also dance routines and stand-up comedy. And it's always a ton of fun right in the middle of the semester to give everyone a break from studying from time to time.
I read somewhere that answering machine greetings in Saskatchewan households are 60% longer than the national average. I mean, you call somebody in Toronto, it's like, hi, you've reached Christian Diane, leave a message, beep. Call somebody in Vancouver, same sort of thing. You call somebody in Saskatchewan, it's like, hello, you've reached Fred and Suzanne Anderson, along with our sons Andrew and Christopher and Brian, and our daughters Marianne and Roxanne and Sharon, and our dogs Spot and Bruiser and Rivets. We're unable to take your call, blah, blah, blah. It goes on forever. I mean, really, who's going to leave a message for a dog? I mean...
Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me.
Utopia doesn't exist, and maybe it never will, but St. John's is a unique experience that comes very close to what utopia can be. People come from around the world, Christians, Muslims, Jews, people with radically different views and radically different backgrounds, and having all their basic needs met, live in a communal atmosphere where they share their experiences and their perspectives. And at the same time, just a couple minutes away, could come and enjoy the splendor of the Pacific coast. And this kind of experience makes you realize not only how society could be, but how society should be.